Riverside Church, the Gauchos. They had the best players. Unfortunately, I didn't have the best players. I had to develop the players that I had. So sometimes we would have to start from scratch and build these players up to what later on they became All-Americans. This year's Olympics team, a lot of the players lack the fundamentals of shooting the ball, passing, especially defense. And this goes back because guys don't work on their craft. They pretend to want to elevate their game because they're physically gifted, but they don't work on the little things, the nuances that, like the shooting, the passing, the defense. They forget about those things, and they forget about the intelligence of the game. The game is a highly intelligent game, and a lot of people are taking that for granted, that the game is intelligent. There's a lot of guys who can dunk, there's a lot of guys who can run, but how intelligent you are to outthink your opponent. And when you work out with a guy like Vincent Smith, you got to be intelligent. You know, forget about the fact that you can run, you can jump. If you're intelligent, it's going to really break you down mentally to work out with me. A lot of good trainers, they work you out physically. I work you out physically and mentally. So that's the difference between working out with Vincent Smith and working out with any other trainers in the country. The workout with me is going to be a physical workout, of course, but mentally you're going to be really tested to see what kind of intelligence you have on the basketball court. Kenny Anderson. Of course, he was a great talent, but intelligently he was one of the most intelligent players you can run across, of his ability to think the game, to know the next play before it even happens. And this is what's lacking from the kids today. They don't think the game. They're not students of the game. And we try to make all of our players who work out with us, we try to make them students of the game. And that's the big difference in becoming the best you can be. You have to be a student of the game.
Okay, why'd you leave New York? A lot of people mad because you left New York.
Well, at that particular time, you know, the business that I'm running, I have a basketball academy in Houston, and people in the inner city wouldn't want to pay for the services I was providing. In Houston, they see the benefit of the training that I do, and they're willing to support it financially. So this is the reason why I had to branch out and go on to Houston. If had possibly I lived on Long Island or lived in Westchester, maybe I might still be in New York. But I was right here in the heart of Queens, right here in Jamaica, Queens, Left Right City, Corona, and the parents really didn't have that type of financial backing to support a program like this.
Okay. What's your future plans?
My future plans is to work in the NBA, to work on some of the mental aspects of the game with some NBA players, as well as the physical aspect. I see a lot of great ball players in the NBA today, but lacking the mental capacity to get their team over to the next hump. And I feel they got the shooting ability. Let's take a kid like Stephon Marbury, who's a great player, you know, but I think he's lacking from the mental aspect of the game to really elevate him into the player that he can become to be a champion.